Hello everyone and welcome to another video here from Nordic Anglers. My name is Daniel and today we're going to talk about some really cool add-ons and ways that you can optimize exactly your Renzetti vise. Because we here at Nordic Anglers, we have a very big supply of all the different add-ons, all the different stuff that you can buy from Renzetti to make your vise customize your vise so you get exactly the vise that you want. All of these things I'm going to show you in this video are available in different sizes and for all the different vises. But to start out somewhere, I want to show you and talk a little about some of the really cool options you have with the different ways that you actually set up your vise. The first thing is this one. A couple of years ago, Renzetti launched a new base plate that is called the streamer base, and what this is the most heavy base that Renzetti ever had. It has two different magnets in here, so if you have hooks or whatever beads or something in these two dentations, then they will stay there. And it also comes with this is delivered with this sticker for some reason that is magnetic and can measure stuff. I don't know exactly what that is, but it's there as well. All of the things that I show you in this video today is something we have in stock, and because we have a bit too much stock of all these different things, all of these are now on sale. So if ever you wanted to get some pretty cool and awesome ways of customizing exactly your Renzetti vise, now is the good time to do it, because as I said, these have been marked down. These are on sale just now. So as I was saying, the streamer base is a very nice way of actually adding some weight to your master vise if you have the traditional master base, or if you have, for instance, the Traveler, which has a fairly light base. Then with a base like this, you can really add a lot of weight to your vise and make sure it stays in place. On the other hand, if you want to go even lighter and you want to bring your vise to, let's say, on a fly fishing trip or something like that, then the base here is a pretty heavy thing to drag along in your backpack or in your bag. Then perhaps you should consider buying one of the C clamps. We have the different C clamps for all the different vises in stock as well, and these are just a very easy, very light way of actually giving you the opportunity to tie flies on the go. Of course, it requires a table and stuff like that, but it's just very easy to set up. It has a minimum of fuss and a minimum of trouble, and then you have your vise securely fastened to your table, and this makes the tying experience and it just works really well. And it's, as I said, very light for when you're on the go, or if you have a specific place you always tie your flies, then adding the C clamp here could be a really nice idea. And while I have the C clamp mounted here, I want to show you this one. This is a lap extension. This works for every single Renzetti vise, but what this is basically something you can add to either your very heavy base or to your C clamp, and basically you can manipulate this into any position that you want, and you can have your vise, for instance, moved out away from the table if that's what you wished for. You can see I can just mount my master here, and as you can see now that I have the lap extension, I can easily adjust, and I can move my vise to exactly the position where I want it. And this lap extension just gives you a lot of versatility and a lot of options in regards to exactly how you want your vise, where you want your vise and how you want it to be set up. And if you have the same setup, a fly tying desk where you always tie, then something like this is really cool, because it can be completely adjusted to fit exactly your needs and be set up exactly where you want it to be. And for instance, for someone like me who actually are tying flies for YouTube and stuff, something like this is really awesome, because if I could basically mount this and then it would have exactly the same position every single time that we started filming. I tend to use my vise for a lot of different stuff, so that's also why I actually bought one of these myself, but I haven't used it as much as I thought I would. But if you're out there and you know exactly where you want your things to be, then something like this works really well. Okay, The last thing I want to cover about the base plates are this is the deluxe base plate for the master vise. This is available in the black and also in silver. And what Renzetti has done is they have actually made a very heavy iron plate that fits underneath one of these, because this is fairly light for the master. So if you want to add some weight to your master, then you can basically buy one of these plates. This is available both in black but also in chrome and silver that fits the standard master. And I bought this. I have this in chrome because I'm gonna mount this on the master that I tie flies with back home. And basically there is a screw here, so you can have this, and then basically this just adds there and adds just a lot of weight, so it stabilizes your vise and also gives your vise maybe about a centimeter more in height. Those are all add-ons that are, you know, to do with mounting your vise and keeping your vise steady on the table. But there's a lot of other different add-ons as well. For instance, I like the Renzetti tool bars a lot. They are available in two different lengths. You can see the long one here and then the smaller one here. Oh, I've actually turned this upside down. Oh, never mind. They are available in black and a lot of different colors, some blue ones and olive, and I think I have some purple ones as well. And Renzetti even produces this mount for your tool bars, so you can have maybe 2 or 3 or 4 tool bars attached to this one, and then basically you can have that as a side gadget beside your vise, and then have everything. This is going to be quite expensive if you're buying this and then 4 different toolbars. But I mean, I've actually sold quite a lot of these, and people seems to be really fond about this as an option, because they probably have the toolbars already or something like that. So it's just a nice gadget, this one as well, to actually have to mount all your toolbars. Another thing that we see that is becoming quite popular is to have different sorts of assemblies that actually makes the rotation work even faster. For instance, this is this black thing here is a knob that you can buy to make the rotation even faster for your master. This is what I normally had on here until I tried this one, which is called the speed crank, that is available for masters and presentations. And the speed crank here is quite elaborate and quite extensive. It's a quite big item that you need to take a bit care when you mount this. But once it's mounted, you can see I can really just. It has a gearing, so it turns double speed of what I actually do, and this makes the rotation here just very fast and very efficient. For the travelers, there's not an item like this, but you can change this handle here to something that is bigger and also have kind of like a bigger handle, so it's really easy to use. It's just a lever, it's called, and those are available both for the master and for the traveler and for the presentation as well. So that's a pretty cool option. The same with basically just, you know, this knob added to my master here makes this vise very easy to use the rotation. Another thing that I've been talking a little about and that we've actually sold quite a lot of lately are these. These are available for all the different vises for both traveler, presentation, and master. And what this is it's a clouser arm. And basically what this is you take this and then you remove this arm and then you replace it with this one, so you get a straight vise. This makes it a lot easier to making really big saltwater flies, but also to making flies with a stinger hook, and also for tube flies in particular as well. Because if you have a completely straight and then you add the tube fly vise to the jaws here, when you turn this around, the rotation is going to be completely straight when you have the tube flies. So this is a pretty cool item as well. Again, as with all of these different different add-ons. They're on sale right now at Nordic Anglers, so if you're in the market for something to customize your vise, then this is perhaps the way to go. And lastly, we have just a ton of different midge jars and for both midge jars and game changer jars and all the different jars available for all your travelers, for your masters, and for your presentations as well. So if you need jars that are slightly smaller than this one to tie really small flies, then we have those. If you want something that is perfectly optimized for game changer flies or for articulated flies, then we have that as well. Well, basically, we have a very, very big selection. We have almost every single item that Renzetti ever produced when it comes to customizing your vise. All of these items are located at Nordic Anglers, and all of these are now on sale. So if you have a Renzetti vise, I would urge you to swing by and just take a look, see if there's something that suits your fancy, something that you think could improve your fly tying and improve your experience with your Renzetti vise. If you don't have a Renzetti vise already, I can only urge you to get one, because they are magnificent and they are awesome. And if you're on the website anyway to get a Renzetti, then look around and see if you can find some add-ons so you can customize exactly the vise in the way that you want it. So basically, swing by Nordic Anglers, see all of these really cool add-ons. They're on sale right now, and optimize your Renzetti vise to be exactly how you want it to be. Thank you for watching, and good luck out on the water.